Okay, so now we're going to be adding the operating expenses and the net operating income. And the net operating income is just the effective gross revenue minus the operating expenses. So first thing we're going to write, operating expenses. Now we're going to put a zero value here. Now what's the first thing that we're going to do? It's very similar to the things that we've been doing. First, we're going to make this a, we're going to do property square footage times the operating expenses per square foot per year. So there's a couple of things we're going to want to do. We're going to first lock that cell in. And then we're going to put a negative in front of this, a negative sign, minus sign in front. And that's going to make this a negative number. Then we are going to multiply and then multiply this by B13, which is our operating expenses per square foot per year. We're going to lock that cell in. Now, because this is in per year, we're going to make this per month. So we're going to divide it by 12. Now we want to capture the annual expense growth rate. So we're going to multiply it by bracket 1 plus the expense growth rate, lock that in. And now we want to account for the it being months. So we're going to, this is very similar to what we've done previously. We're going to double bracket, take the month, and then subtract 1. So we don't have that annual growth rate on the first month. And then we're going to divide it by 12. So we can put it in terms of months. And now we should have negative 73,333. We're going to copy that, Control Shift, and then the right arrow key, Control R. And now we have all of our expenses there. So now, super easy, we're going to copy our effective gross revenue line because our net operating income is just going to be the sum of both the effective gross revenue and the operating expenses, and the operating expenses are going to be like subtracting. So that's why we wanted to have that negative sign there. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this entire row and we are going to paste. And now you can see if I press F2 here, it's just going to sum the two, which is exactly what we want. And now we can rename this as net. Oh, we want this to be bolded. Net operating income. I don't know why. And that's it. Let me show you how to do this very quickly.